Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my monthly Empties video and Happy New Year. So today I am showing you all of the products that I used up in the month of December 2020, and I'm really excited to talk to you about some skincare, self-care, types of products that I don't always talk about on my channel because mostly I talk about makeup, but I love skincare, self-care, hair care. I love all beauty products pretty much. So I love doing these monthly videos where I can talk about the products that I used up, that I really got to know, that I really developed my thoughts on as time went on. Some of these products I used for a very long time. Some of them were just like a one-time use or sample size, but let's just go ahead and get into it. I want to start with this one here because this is the Tula Probiotic Skincare Purifying Face Cleanser, and I felt like I used this for years. I don't think it was actually years, maybe it was like 1 year, but this just never seemed to run out. It lasted me so long. But I'm happy about it because I really liked this. It's definitely a more gentle cleanser than what I would normally use, because normally I'm using like acne cleansers. It's just what I have found works well for my skin. But what I started doing is doing an acne cleanser in the morning or once a day, usually the morning. And then the second time that I'm cleansing my face, I'm using more of a gentle cleanser like this one here. And I felt like this completely clean my face. Like, it gets off all of the makeup, everything like that. Like, it feels like my skin is really clean, but it's still gentle, which is really cool, and has a nice gel texture. It says this probiotic gel cleanser removes dirt, impurities, and makeup gently and effectively. Skin is left balanced, clarified, and prepped for skincare. And I feel like that is completely accurate. Like, that's exactly what I would say about this without even reading that description. That's how I would describe it. And it really was like a great first step in my skincare routine. And then I'm trying to do more masks, but I only did one in December. But the one that I did was awesome. So this is from Skin Star VIP, Instantly Recovering Luxury Cream Coating Face Mask. So this was unlike any other face mask I had ever used before, because it was a sheet mask, but rather than having like the serum liquid on it, it had basically a lotion. And I used this when my skin was so dry, and my skin still is pretty dry, and I am still dealing with some eczema on my eye, but hopefully it'll be under control. At least my skin, like the rest of my skin on my face, seems to be back to its kind of normal texture type. Like, it's not as overly dry as it was, and I think that this really did help. Like, this was such a great mask to use when my skin was really dry, because this is just the ultimate moisturizing treatment for the skin. So I really liked this. Keeping up with moisturizing, actually in the same day when I wore this mask, I also did an eye mask and a lip mask. I'll start with this eye mask. So this is the babelash Brightening Under Eye Gel Patches. And like I said, like, my eyes were so dry, and this was not good for me. For some reason, this is super like sticky and uncomfortable, and where you place it on the eye, like, it made an indent in my skin from wearing it. I didn't find it to be super moisturizing. I felt like I actually just like kind of stuck stickers to my under eye. Like, it was really sticky. It didn't seem to like have any product to absorb into my skin. So I really wasn't too crazy about this at all, given my under eyes were extremely dry and I really needed a lot of help there, but it just didn't really seem to do anything to help me. But then I also used the LA Colors Lip Jellies. It's the Hydrating Lip Mask, Rose Scented, infused with vitamin E. And this was so fun. I mean, it looks so funny on, but it's pretty comfortable. Like, it's gone. This is just a packaging, but it's like a stretchy, easy to wear, comfortable lip mask. And it has a little opening in the center, so it's like you can still breathe fine. But I felt like this was hydrating for my lips, and I really should use lip masks more often because it's such a great way to really deeply hydrate and just really alleviate my dry lips. I don't think that this made my lips so hydrated for long. Like my lips did seem to dry out like they normally do after a little while. Like it wasn't super long lasting effects, but it was really nice. I also, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this. I went through 3 hand creams in the month of December. That just goes to show how dry my hands have been. So one of them here is the Bubble Tea Peach Iced Tea Body Cream, which I was basically just pretty much using this on my hands. And I really liked this because it smells exactly like peach iced tea. So I really just liked the scent of this the most. But then it was like, since it's a cream, it's a little bit of a thicker texture. It wasn't too greasy. It did moisturize my skin. But it just kind of seems like with all of these hand creams for the most part, every time I wash my hands and then my hands, you know, dry after that, they get dry. Like my skin dries out again and I have to put on more moisturizer. So while my hands are moisturized after using this without washing them, once I wash them, I feel like I'm back to square one and I have to apply more lotion. But this was pretty nice. Like I said, from the brand Bubble Tea. It says aloe vera extract. The other hand lotion, oh my gosh, this is like all squished, that I used up. This is from Barefoot Venus. It's the Vanilla Effect Instant Hand Cream. And once again, like this has a really nice scent to it, a nice thick formula that seemed to really hydrate my skin. My hands felt really relieved after I would put this on. But once I would wash my hands, I would have to put it on again. And since I wash my hands so much, I went through these so quickly, but it was really nice and it seemed to actually really moisturize my hands. This has shea butter, mango seed butter, olive oil, soybean oil, and I really like the texture of this, so it's a really nice hand cream. Another really great hand cream, which this is a very popular product. I have had so many of these that I got in different subscription boxes, but it's the Ahava Essential Day Moisturizer. So this is the Time to Hydrate version. And it's really nice. I like the smell of this. I like the texture. It really does completely hydrate my skin. You know what? I think I just realized this is not a hand cream. I think this is actually supposed to be used for the face because it says to apply after cleansing for younger looking skin. But that's too bad. I kind of wish I had known that I should use this on my face because I would have liked to see how it worked, but I used this on my hands instead. And it was fine. It was good on my hands. That's really funny. And then another skincare product that I did use on my face. This is from the brand Malin and Goetz, the Recovery Treatment Oil. And I was kind of surprised that I went through this pretty quickly, but it's a very liquidy texture. Like it does have the dropper, and when you would take it out of the dropper, like it would kind of like drip everywhere because it is such a water-like liquid. But even though it had that very thin texture, it's still like it's an oil, so it still left like the greasiness on my face and it didn't completely absorb in. So I would only use this at night. I did like the look of the sheen that it left on my skin, but I wouldn't use this in the morning during the day because it just wouldn't absorb fully for me and it would just leave like that oil layer on the skin. But I really liked it for overnight because then I would wake up the next morning and it wouldn't have like that oily layer anymore. But I felt like it helped my skin, like it says recovery treatment. I really do feel like this did a really nice job of making my skin just look a little bit more evened out the next day. Like the inflammation, like the redness, breakouts would just be a little bit more toned down, which is really great. And I think this did a good job. I think this is an expensive product. It says the fast absorbing treatment, this didn't really absorb fast for me, synthesizes a blend of 9 antioxidant-rich oils that nourish and hydrate to help address the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I am not dealing too much with fine lines and wrinkles, but I like to use products to help prevent it, and I think that this really could have helped prevent me getting more fine lines and wrinkles. Here's a product that I didn't really like, and I'm noticing now that I didn't necessarily love all of the products that I used up in the month of December. But this one here, this is a natural deodorant because I use aluminum-free natural deodorants every day. So I like to try out different versions, but this one did not work. Yet I still used the whole thing up. But it's not like I'm really going anywhere. I'm just staying at home. So I'm not as concerned about how bad I smell, which I know sounds awful, but it's true. That's why I still used this deodorant up completely. But this is from the brand Jason. This is the Nourishing Apricot Stick, aluminum-free, paraben, clinically tested all-day odor protection. There was really no odor protection from this at all. So I think different natural deodorants work differently for different people. And this one just didn't work for me, but I did want to continue using it through because sometimes your body adjusts and the deodorants start working, and this one just really didn't. I kind of felt like it was basically putting on no deodorant because there was really no odor protection for me at all. But oh well, now I know. I'm not going to get that again. And then this is a product that I went through pretty quickly, which is a bummer because this is pretty expensive. It's the Bio Oil. Skincare oil helps improve the appearance of scars and stretch marks. So after every shower, I try and put on a stretch mark treatment, and I feel like everywhere you look, it's all about bio oil being the best product for stretch marks and scars, because I get scratches from my dog Dexter that I try and put the scar treatment on so that I don't get a scar from them. And I was very surprised to see no difference at all from this bio oil. I don't know if it's just a hoax about this actually working, but I feel like I might still keep trying with it. If you have any recommendations for good scar treatments, let me know, but I feel like whenever I ask or I look it up, people recommend bio oil, and it just really didn't seem to be that effective, in my opinion. I didn't notice any difference. All right, and lastly, I have two makeup products that I used up. So this here is the Wander Beauty Frame Your Face Precise Brow Gel in Clear. And I just love a clear brow gel, a quick, easy one to apply every day. And this is exactly that. I like the applicator on it. And as you can see, it's thin, small, so easy to work with. When I transitioned to my next brow gel, I was like, oh, this one isn't as easy to work with as my Wander Beauty. But I really liked this. It didn't get crunchy in my brows, which is something that I don't like. So I really liked the texture of this. I like the application. I think this is a really nice brow gel. And then the other makeup product that I completely used up, and I feel so accomplished from this, is the Color Mates lip oil that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this was basically just my throw on whenever my lips get dry product. So it's so quick and easy to put on, and it leaves a nice sheen on the lips. It leaves my lips feeling really hydrated. So actually I have full dedicated review videos on the Wander Beauty Brow Gel and the Color Mates lip oil that I can have linked in the description down below if you want to see more on these. But it's always such an accomplishment to me when I finish makeup products, and I feel like I rarely ever finish lip products. And I really liked this for my super dry lips because it's one of those products that when you put it on, it actually fully hydrates the entire lip. So really liked this, and it was only $1. And it had a nice little scent to it. Pomegranate Passion is the scent, and it had a pink color, but it basically went on clear, which is why it was such a great product to just throw on anytime. And there we have it. Those are all of the products I used up in the month of December. So let me know if you used up any products, if you have any empties, or if you have tried out any of these products. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comments down below. And I wish you a very happy new year full of happiness, luck, love, health, everything good. That's what I wish for you. in the year 2021. So thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.